Hello everyone. If you clicked on this video, it's probably either because you really want to find a reason to skip Raiden and Kokomi, and you don't know who to choose between Venti, Ayato, or Ayaka. Or you're probably one of the very few precious friends that I have. If that's the case, so well, thank you so much for your support. I love you all. Anyways, with both reasons, I and Ayato simp will convince you to get Ayato. The first reason is pretty obvious. He's Kamisato Ayato, one of the prettiest Genshin characters so far, and he drinks boba, which is very unique for his idol. On a serious note, his design is very elegant and beautiful, and whoever trashed his design because he didn't look like Ayaka after his release, this video is clearly not meant for you. You can move on with your life. Thank you for your time so far. Anyways, moving on to the next point, which is his kit. Well, I am a Razor language enthusiast, so I am going to speak using Razor language and explain using Razor language. Ayato ascends with crit damage, making him a very good DPS or sub-DPS, like Child and Kazuha. His normal attack performs up to 5 strikes, just like I'm showing in the video, and his charge is just like Ayaka. Well, it's similar to Ayaka, which is kind of like a dash, as you can see here. For his elemental skill, it leaves a water illusion of himself, which is very sexy of him, that explodes when enemies are nearby. In short, it deals AoE hydro damage. As you can see here, Albedo as well is dealing AoE hydro, well, not hydro, he's dealing Geo, but like, you got the point, right? Okay, but that's not all for his elemental. It's actually pretty amazing. When he casts his elemental, he enters the Takimegiri Kanka state that lets him perform faster attack, and his normal attack are converted to AoE hydro damage bonus. That's all you need to know about his elemental. The rest is a bonus that you, as a Razor language enthusiast, should not concern yourself with. Lastly, for his kit, there is his ult, which is pretty much a Ganyo ult, but hydro and bigger and prettier. Not to forget that it boosts the normal attack of the character in the area, which is very lovely of him. Now to the third point, which is the most important. If you have Ayaka, you need to reunite her with her brother. Otherwise, you won't serve properly the purpose of the game, which is to reunite the siblings. Like, how can you look for your twin without making the Kamisato sibling in your party? Anyways, let's say you don't have Ayaka. Well, the correct answer is simply to win that freaking 50-50 and get her as well. You could maybe possibly use your credit card to help you a bit. Only if you can, of course. If you can't, well, that's totally fine and understandable. You shouldn't gamble with your precious money, of course. Anyways, sorry. The fourth point, which are his constellations. Well, in my opinion, they are pretty cracked, especially his C1 and C6. His C1, long story short, boosts his elemental by 40% when the enemy's HP is below 50%, and his C6 is, well, if you go up to C60 in your character, obviously he'll be a monster. No? Now, my last point is, he is pretty straightforward to build, so you only need to focus on his attack and crit, and in my opinion, 2-piece Cloud or Shimenawa with 2-piece Heart of Depth would be a very safe choice as a DPS. And don't be fooled by that HP passive, because it won't give you any considerable bonus compared to his attack and crits. Now, moving on to the weapons. If you are willing to get his best in slot, which is an amazing weapon overall, well, good for your Ayato and your other characters as well, because it's very amazing. And let's say you were lucky enough and you got Jade Cutter. In my opinion, I think it's almost equally as good. Okay? If you don't have the financial means nor the luck, just give him the flu and he won't disappoint you. I promise you. Now, a bonus reason to pull for him is, as we saw today from his teaser, he's very humble and he has a great personality as the head of the Kamisato clan. So, to be honest, it's worth pulling for. But again, at the end of the day, pull only the characters that you like and you cherish. Thank you so much for watching my video so far, and a like and subscribe would be very sweet from you. And if you want to be my friend, feel free to join my Discord server. I'm very active there. I will try to be active there. I don't have Twitter sadly anymore because it got hacked, so please, if you want to be friends, join my Discord server. Anyways, bye bye.